Hi, Frank with East Coast Water Quality here. We have a lot of these videos, if it's your first time seeing these videos, please check our website. Some of these videos actually inform on each other. But without further ado, today's topic, reading your test results. When you go and you get your water sampled or you send it out to a lab, they come back and they have these results, and depending on what lab you use, they're going to be formatted in a different way, and sometimes they're really thick. It's not just a table that says here's your result, or and compares to this standard. They're actually not. They're actually quite complicated to read, and each lab they're giving you so much information because when you they need to have like quality controls, and they run all these different methods for your PFAS samples, and so basically sometimes it's really confusing, and so we get a lot of questions. Hey, what does all this mean? Is our water safe to drink, or what's going on here? And so each lab report is going to have a few things in it that you need to pay attention to. So number one is did they sample? Did they use the proper testing? So sometimes that's going to say what the EPA method is, and maybe you don't need to understand what that number is, EPA method XXX. But a lot of times it's going to say, all right, we sampled for PFAS, and here's what it is. The other thing is, was PFAS or whatever compound you're looking at, was it detected or not? And if it is detected, how much was it? What was the concentration? And what are the units of those concentrations? So that's very, very particular to PFAS. Even very, very small amounts, parts per trillion. We have a video on that, but parts per trillion, very, very small amounts. We need to make sure that that's how the result's being conveyed. Otherwise, it may seem like a really, really large number or a very, very small number. And then the other parts to that, you have basically a table of contents. You'll have what your results are, if you have detections or not. If you have more than one sample, it'll have the samples and what constituents that you looked at, or what chemicals that you looked at. It'll have those usually in some sort of order. And then at the last, like half of the packet that you're going to get from the lab is going to be all their quality control. And that doesn't mean a lot to the homeowner. You don't have to really bog yourself down in that. That just makes sure that when they did their method, that they made sure that things were being tested as the EPA mandates that they test them. And so if you ever have to go to court, or someone else owns your water supply, that's going to be important to say, this lab was a state certified lab, and they applied this method as appropriately as they should have. So with that, we have tons of videos on our website. If you ever have any questions and you need a free consultation to review your sampling results, we're happy to answer any questions that you may have. So give us a call or visit our website for more informational videos. Bye.